What's going on, guys? Charles Weinraub, aka The Handsome Homebuyer, and I am here with another educational vlog. And this week we're talking about how to price your next flip. This is more relevant than ever, obviously with the market moving on a downward trajectory. But even before that, I had a lot of investors come to me and say that the only way or place that they get their pricing is from real estate agents, and the real estate agents would give them ranges that are wild, 4 to 450, 4 to 500. And in defense of their agents, the agent has absolutely no idea what kind of work the investor is going to do, what their level of finishing is going to be, how the house is going to be laid out. They have no idea. So you as an investor, it's your ultimate responsibility, not anybody else's, to figure out a concrete number of my after repair value is this, not a range, literally this. Obviously, if you need more information from us, handsome_homebuyer. We're on every social media platform at handsome_homebuyer. Text me with any questions, 516-871-3511. And with that, let's get into it. Sites needed. So obviously you need data. There's a bunch of different sites, great sites that are out there. In my local market, I use a number of these sites and I'll explain them to you. MLS or Stratus, which is the real estate database. If you're not a realtor, make friends with a realtor who will give them, he or she will give you their password so you can go in and check it out. Stratus here in the local Long Island, New York market is an excellent tool. It's got a ton of data, what's on the market, what's sold, square footage, everything, location, school district. Very good tool. Zillow, believe it or not a bad tool either in certain cases. There's certain times where I'm looking for kind of straggler comps because I'm having an issue getting a real after repair value on something. I'll go into Zillow, go into the area, and I'll see some straggler houses that sold that wasn't picked up on Stratus. Geodata is an excellent product. Again, shows list pendants filings, square footage. It'll even have zoning information. Very good platform. Property Shark as well, etc. Like I said, there's a ton of different software and products out there and websites specific to individual markets. But in general, the more data you have, the better off you are, because this is as much an art as it is a science. With that said, art and science. So what are the things that you look at when you're trying to figure out exactly what a particular piece of property is going to sell for once it's been renovated? So these are the things that are very important. The location. In Long Island, everything is about school district, period. Values hinge on school district, so that's important. But your market might be different. The square footage of the property, very important to look at. The yard size, very important to look at. The lot size, very important to look at. The setup of the lot. What shape is the lot? Is it a corner property, etc.? Is most of the land in the front? Is most of it in the back? Close to a street, busy street? Is it on a busy road? Does it have a basement? What's the overall condition, etc.? Train tracks here or there, commercial property. So these are all things that affect the value either up or down. So deductions. I'm just going to talk a little bit about deductions and kind of what ranges our deductions are. So if you're on a busy road, depending on the severity of that or how busy it is, you're going to deduct anywhere from 5 to 20%. So basically what you do is you have a benchmark. So if this particular property, fully gut renovated, was going to sell on a nice mid-block location, tree-lined street for $500,000, depending on how busy the road is, you're going to deduct 5 to 20%. Now, if it's just, a solid yellow line with one lane going each way and it's a little bit busier, maybe that's 5%. But if you're on the side of the LIE and there's tractor trailers whizzing by your front door, that's a very different story. The key thing is to say, hey, if someone's going to pay $500,000 for this beautiful renovated house in a mid-block location, how much less, or how much of a discount do I have to give them in order for them to deal with tractor trailers whizzing by their door at 200 miles an hour? Corner properties with side yards that don't have traditional backyards sell for less, and there's only two people that buy them usually. One, people that grew up in a corner house so they don't know any different, and two, people that grew up in New York City on the boroughs that think that little corner piece of grass is the biggest yard they have ever seen in their life. So there obviously has to be a deduction there, anywhere from 5 to 10%. Other negative locations. What does another negative location mean? Negative location is, are you next to a gas station? Is there commercial behind you? Is there a cemetery in front of your property? Things like that. And again, depending on the severity, much as art as it is a science of that, you're gonna deduct anywhere from 5 to 20%. Just another little tidbit for people out there, garages. In my local market, if the house doesn't have a garage versus the house that does have a garage, it's roughly a $10,000 to $15,000 discount off the price. Must knows, okay? So these are just some must know information, in my opinion, when you are researching to see exactly what a property is gonna sell for. 180 days to closing. So basically what I always do is I look back at the last 6 months, no further than that, unless there's a shortage of comps and I have to get creative. What houses have sold that are equivalent in the last 180 days? I also look at the under contracts, the properties that haven't sold yet or maybe, but have gone under contract in the last 90 days. This is very, very important. This will show you which way the market's trending. Is it flat? Is it up? Is it down? It also increases the amount of comps you can look at if you're having an issue with 180 days and there's not a lot of similar properties in that market being sold. Again, that predicts the way the market's trending. I am currently discounting ARVs 15%. So today on this day, what day is this? July 29th. July 29th, whatever properties were selling for 3 months ago on my local market, I'm discounting that 15% and I'm adjusting my offers because that's the way the market is moving. Your market might be different, it might be down less, it might be down a lot more. My local market's down 5%. I got a call in Florida. They're already down 10% and moving to 15. So it really depends on where you are. Have an actual ARV, no range, like I explained before. Super important. The house is gonna sell for 450, not 425 to 450, not 4 to 450, 450. That concludes this week's educational vlog on how to properly price your next flip. Again, you have any questions, text me here. You wanna hit us up on social media? Here, whatever it is. We appreciate it. Give us a comment down below, like, follow, and we'll see you on next week's educational vlog.